Good morning, guys. Captain Dylan Hubbard here at Hubbard's Marina with a beautiful crystal clear morning view inside Johns Pass here at Hubbard's Marina. Not a cloud in the sky this morning as that sun peaks over the horizon and we get ready for another day out on the water. We got fishing trips, island trips, dolphin tours, kayaks, paddleboards, and much more going on here today at Hubbard's Marina. And we've got a special live show Sunday night, so hopefully you can join us for that. Plus, today is Friday, so that means 8:15 a.m. on Fox Channel 13 News. You can catch the Good Catch segment and hear all about the fishing that we've got going on here around the pass, inshore in Tampa Bay, near shore and offshore. So tune in this morning, 8:15 a.m. to Fox Channel 13 News for that Good Catch segment. Tune in Sunday night, 8:30 p.m. for our live show. And hopefully you can join us this beautiful weekend here inside Johns Pass at Hubbard's Marina. Trips are filling up super fast. We have limited capacity and it's a busy holiday weekend and weather is spectacular. So make sure to book now if you want to join us for a dolphin tour, an island trip, a sunset cruise, an afternoon half-day fishing trip. Our morning half days, Saturday and Sunday, are already sold out. Our Sunday 10 hours already sold out, but we got plenty of room on the 5-hour half day, Saturday afternoon, Sunday afternoon, and Monday morning and afternoon. Got tons of room on dolphin tours. We got a little bit of room left on Egmont Key, and we've got a lot of room left on our Shell Key Ferry, and a few spots left on the Sunset Cruise. We've got plenty of kayaks and paddleboards. Hopefully you get an opportunity to join us this special holiday weekend, Memorial Day. Big shout out to all the vets and military service men and women out there. Thank you so much for all you guys do to provide us the ability to celebrate Memorial Day. The Hub pulling in behind me, getting ready for their afternoon or their charter fishing trips today. We got lots of charters going on here inside Johns Pass at Hubbard's Marina. The charter fishing has been going really well. The Hub, the Flying Hub 2, all ready to rock and roll this weekend. The Flying Hub 2 has been signed off by the Coast Guard. We got a provisionary statement from the Coast Guard. Basically, we switched out the motors on the Flying Hub 2. We got those new 425s, and they were a little heavier. We had to go through stability, and it was a big mess because of the virus. It has to go through DC. DC was sending it back to Tampa. Long story short, everybody's furloughed because of the virus in the U.S. Coast Guard, so it was a huge issue. But our friends in Tampa, we reached out to them, and we finally got provisions to run the Flying Hub 2 until that stability letter comes in officially. So we're good to go officially. Flying Hub 2 is rolling Sunday on an extreme trip. It is sold out right now, but we've got spots left coming up here at the end of May before that Amberjack closes at the end of May. Remember, Amberjack is open all the way through the month of May, and then we've got Red Snapper and Gag Grouper opening up June 1st. Keep in mind that red snapper bite well in June and July when they're open, but gag grouper really don't bite very well until October, November, December. Months ending in ER except for September is the best time to get those gags. So hopefully you get an opportunity to come out and see us for some red snapper fishing over the summer. Those red snapper trips are also filling up fast. Remember, we might have to limit capacity for those red snapper trips. So right now, the red snapper trips that are more full have been shut down for bookings in anticipation and preparation for perhaps having to limit capacity. Remember, capacity limits are ultimately out of our control. We're kind of waiting on the state, county, and city governments to pass down what they're passing down. But ultimately, right now in phase 1 and phase 2, we have to do that social distancing. So in order to accomplish social distancing, we have to limit capacities. Once we're into phase 3, we don't have to limit capacities anymore because social distancing isn't required anymore. But as far as when that's going to occur is completely out of our hands. So if we do have to limit capacities in June and July, what we're going to have to do is we're going to have to cut the number of people back on those trips. So any trip that has more than 35 people booked on it already has been shut down for bookings, because we don't want to add more people to a trip that we might have to just call you back and say, hey, sorry, we can't go. So what we're doing is Monday, May 25th, this coming Monday, Memorial Day, we're going to look at the first 2 weeks of June and start evaluating our plan. So nothing has been finalized yet. We're going to finalize that over the weekend, and we're going to be executing that plan here the beginning of next week. So if you're booked for the first 2 weeks of June, you're going to hear from us over the course of this upcoming week. If you're booked for the last 2 weeks of June, you're going to hear from us around June 11th. If you're booked for the first 2 weeks of July, you're going to hear from us closer to around June 25th. If you're booked for the last 2 weeks in July, you're going to hear from us around the 6th or 9th of July. I'm going to put all that out later on once we have all those dates finalized. But long story short, we're working really hard to try to accommodate as many people as we can on as many trips as we can, while still providing social distancing and trying to keep everybody as safe as possible. Don't forget to check out those virus policy and procedures on our website at hubbardsmarina.com. Click info and then click the COVID-19 operating policy and procedure page. Hopefully you'll get a chance to come out and see us and enjoy this gorgeous weather that we have here inside Johns Pass at Hubbard's Marina. Another spectacular day to get out on the water, and a lot of boats are already taking advantage of it. You guys have a great Friday, a great weekend, hopefully a great Memorial Day, and we'll see you soon inside Johns Pass. Remember, if you're too busy to go fishing, you're just too busy.